Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout that I completed at the crop that I went to. I think it was October 23rd, 24th, 25th. I ended up going one day late. I just went for the 2 days, but I still managed to get 22 pages done. And I can tell you, after the event of the last week, I am very thankful that I got to go to this crop and be able to complete 22 pages, because I would have zero layouts done in the next few weeks. Because if you didn't watch my last video, I broke my arm last week. So now I'm going to be using these videos, these layouts that I did, to upload 2 layouts a week. And then as part of therapy for my arm, I am doing some diamond painting about 20 minutes a day, because I think it's good for my arm. It's getting my right arm to do a little bit. And I've noticed I'm not too bad with diamond painting with my left arm. Now I know this layout is not in the view, the whole time. And again, I'm at a crop. This, my camera is in a different tripod, and I was trying to make it so that I could be in the view most of the time, but every time I would stop the recording and start a new layout, it was like setting up all over again. So I did the best I could, and at least you're able to see all the layouts that I completed using all the page kits that I put together. I put 26 together before I left, and then I did grab 4 more from my regular stash of page kits. So I had brought 30 with me, and I ended up putting together 22. So that was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that number. So I had all my page kits next to me on the floor, and they had pictures in all of them, all the embellishments, everything I needed. So when I would finish one page, I would just grab the next page kit. I wasn't really paying attention to which page kit I would grab. I would just grab a page kit, and then from there, I would cut all the embellishments out, because I had a lot of our embellishments from our digital files. And again, the link to my store is in the description box below. And a lot of the die cuts that I'm using on all these layouts are from our digital files. Like in this case, there's the labels, there's the viewfinders, there's some arrows, and then I mix in some stuff from other die cuts that I have. The cameras, those are from our digital files, because we only started doing this back in March. And then when we started, I said to my son, I want to start with the foundation. Like building a house, we need a foundation. So that's why we started with the viewfinders, the labels, circles, and then now we're starting to add some finishers. So we're starting to add, some cameras, some arrows, and right now we're adding stuff for Christmas. We had a whole bunch of fall elements. But all that to say, when I opened a new page kit, that's what I would do. I would cut out all the digital files, and then I would be ready to go. So then I'm not trying to put the page together and all of a sudden I'm cutting out some arrows. And my thought was, if I cut them all out at the beginning and I end up running out of page kits, I can go through the leftover embellishments and they'll all be already all cut out, and then I can make some quick page kits and put some more pages together, which didn't end up happening. I ended up making 22 page kits, again because I got there one day late. A little update on how I'm doing. I broke my arm exactly a week ago today, and it's kind of up and down. I will get up and I'm thinking, oh, I'm doing much better. My arm is not hurting as much. And then by the end of the day, my arm is hurting a lot. And then, I have to rest it all the time. I can't go the way I normally do. And and to do stuff takes me 3 times as long. So I'm still trying to get meals done for my family. Like I have to say, the first few days, the first 3 days, I think, I did not cook at all. I didn't eat at all, to tell you the truth, because of the pain. I was having a toast every time I needed to take some medication because I didn't want to take painkillers on an empty stomach. So I would get someone to make me a toast. I would have a toast and then I would have my painkillers. I lost 6 pounds in the first 3 days, 3 or 4 days. And then on, I think it was day 2 or day 3, one of my friends, I did have turkey soup. That's right. I did have turkey soup. My friend, Karen, brought me turkey soup. I can't remember what day that was on. I think that was on day 3. Like I fell on Wednesday. I'm counting that as day 1 because I hadn't eaten before I went to see the doctor as far as eating. And I didn't eat the rest of that day, the next day. And I think it was on Friday she brought me soup. And that's all I had that day was soup and then toast. I didn't eat anything on Saturday. And I think I ate on Sunday. It was my first full meal, like potatoes. And I think we had steak. My husband made steak. But up to that point, I just could not eat. Like I was feeling nauseous all the time from the pain. What have I been doing to keep myself occupied? Well, I am watching a ton of YouTube, like cooking shows and that kind of stuff, or cooking YouTube. And then I am reading. I can't read any physical books because I can't hold them open, but I'm reading quite a bit on my Kindle. And then I also have an audio book that I'm listening to when I find that I'm just too tired to keep my eyes open. I'll flip over to my Kindle. I haven't been sleeping a lot. The first night I had about 15 minutes to 30 minutes of sleep. The next night was a little better. I got maybe between 4 and 5 hours, and that was 1 hour at a time. Sorry, the dog was just losing it because somebody arrived. And again, I'm sorry that the layout is not completely in focus. It was really hard for me to tell whether I was in the right spot or not. I think at some point I end up moving up the camera so that you see more of the desk, but then I don't have to worry as much about where the camera is, and so that I'm more in the center. So I'm sleeping a little bit better. The pain is getting a little less. And so I'm hoping that by the end of this week, I'll start putting paper kits together, because that I can do with one hand, and then try to get 12-page kits together. But that's it. That's going to complete this layout, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.